Day 2 of the 30-day mobility challenge is going to be about the upper back or the thoracic spine, as well as the rib cage, just how we get a better shoulder turn. We're going to start with a book opener. So you're going to lay on your side. We want a 90-degree angle at the hips, a 90-degree angle at the knees. You're going to bring one hand on top of the other. You can rest your head on the ground. You can suspend it if that's comfortable. You can even put a pillow or something to support your head if you would like. No matter what you do, the next movement is to take this hand open, turn as far back as you can, and try and touch that top shoulder blade to the ground, or as close as you can get, and roll back closed. While you do that, you should notice your front knees here stay touching and touching the ground. That's how we lock the movement out through the lumbar spine, and we isolate it to the upper back, to the rib cage, to those areas we expect rotation to occur at. Now you can open this and return, or you can get to the back position, take a deep breath, inhale, exhale, drive your shoulder blade toward the ground a little bit closer, and then you'll come back over, hand on top of the other. Open up, add that inhale, exhale if you would like. Otherwise, come back over. We're going to repeat 3 more times on this side, and then we will switch. Again, this is focused on the upper back. That's where you get your shoulder turned in the golf swing. That's how you can rotate without causing pain in your lower back, is if you can turn your thoracic spine very well. Now, we're going to go to the other side. You guys can just roll over like this if you would like. I'm going to switch sides for the benefit of the camera. We're going to set up in the same position. Legs in the same spot, knees still together, knees touching the ground, one hand on top of the other. And we're going to roll all the way up. And then we're going to bring it back. Again, remember, you can go back and forth if you'd like to get more repetitions in. You can hang out in the back position, take a breath, even 2, and stretch there. Whatever your body is telling you you need is the movement I would go with. So, if you feel like you've got a good stretch here and you can deepen it and feel like you're getting more motion by staying here, awesome. Hang out, take a few deep breaths. If you feel like it's just so stiff that until you get a few repetitions in there, nothing's going to budge, then that's when you go back and forth. There is no wrong answer here. 2 more repetitions. 1 and 2. Perfect. And then next you're going to roll onto your back. We're going to do some knee drops. So you're going to bring your knees in the air. If you can't hold here, you can keep your feet on the ground too. Whichever position you're in, your arms can either be out to the side, resting on your chest. You're going to at least want your elbows out to stabilize, and you're going to drop your knees to one side, and then you're going to roll and drop to the other side. Again, if it's not comfortable there, let your feet rest on the ground, and you'll roll your knees like this. So this is still going to focus on rotation. It's going to get the hips involved a little bit more. It's also going to get the low back involved a little bit more. Really, it's going to get anything between your hip and your chest. So you might feel the stretch in your low back. You could feel it in your abs. You could feel it in your obliques, your lat muscles up under your armpit, all kinds of different areas. Wherever you're tightest is where you're going to feel it. Let's do 2 more to each side. So that's 1 and 2. Perfect. And we're going to stay in a similar position. This time we're going to reach. We're going to go with a starfish. Reach, take a leg, roll over to the side, try and touch your foot to the ground, come back up, and trade other foot, other side. Again, the goal here, keep your upper back, keep your arms positioned on the ground so that whatever movement is occurring is a natural movement and not a bunch of compensations where you're moving all over the place, your shoulders rolling up, everything like that. We've got to keep something stable, or we're not going to maximize the mobility training for anything. Let's do 2 more touches per side. There's 1 to the left, 1 to the right. Make sure you're controlling your breathing. There, and then last one the other direction. Perfect. You can spin, sit all the way up. Take 1 deep breath. Relax everything out. That's going to do it for day 2. Can't wait to see all of you tomorrow on day 3 of the Digital Golf Docs 30-Day Mobility Challenge.